Before we go further, let us introduce ourselves first. For this assignment, we have been assigned to create a video about any subtopic related to magnetism. So, we decide to discuss about solenoid. So, let's do some experiment. So, we need these materials in the experiment. Perhaps you are curious how to conduct this experiment. So, let's check it out.
Firstly, we wrap the copper wire around the nail. And then we connect it to the battery. Hold the battery with a cloth since it can get hot. The needles will be attached to the nail.
Wow, the experiment is great, right? So, to understand more about solenoid, let's hear some explanation.
First of all, let me introduce to you what is solenoid. A solenoid is a wire coil that is designed to generate a high magnetic field within the coil when electric current is sent through a cylinder. Wrapping the same wire around it numerous times creates a strong magnetic field. The number of turns on the solenoid is indicated by the symbol N. The magnetic field becomes stronger as the number of loops increases. A solenoid is an electromagnet to create a regulated magnetic field. A solenoid can be characterized as an inductor if it aims to prevent variations in an electric current. By using Biot-Savart law, the magnitude of magnetic field in solenoid related with two formula, which is B equal to mu naught Ni over L and B equal to mu naught Ni. Mu naught represents the permeability constant, capital N is number of turns, I is current, small n is number of turns per unit length of solenoid, and L is length of solenoid. And then please note that the magnetic field in the coil is proportional to the applied current and number of turns per unit length. Factors affect the magnetic field strength in solenoid. The first one is the current. When the current is high, the magnetic field strength in solenoid increase, and when the current is low, the magnetic field strength in solenoid decrease. The second one is the length of solenoid. When the solenoid is long, the magnetic field strength in solenoid increase, and when the solenoid is short, the magnetic field strength in solenoid decrease. The third one is the number of turns. When the number of turns is more, the magnetic field strength in solenoid increase, and vice versa for the less number of turns, the magnetic field strength in solenoid will decrease. And finally, the number of turns per unit length of solenoids, which represent the symbol small n. When the number of turns per unit length is more, the magnetic field strength in solenoid increase, and when the number of turns per unit length is less, the magnetic field strength in solenoid also decrease as the number of turns.
It's the end.